Hi, I'm Sarah Chattel with the Chattel Group. Welcome back to TV Tuesdays. I read this article on Inman News. Inman News is to the real estate industry like the Wall Street Journal is to the financial industry. The article is written by Michael Simonson entitled, "What's Driving the Real Estate Inventory Crisis?" And Michael suggests some information that we have actually seen play out here in the local Atlanta market. And I wanted to share his thoughts with you and also get your thoughts. He talks about how in March of last year, the economists were expecting gloom and doom, that the housing market was going to create a real crisis because we would be flooded with distressed properties and foreclosures. And actually, that's not what happened. Demand for homes skyrocketed and prices shot up 10% year over year. It was an inventory crisis that was created, not a housing crisis. He talks about 5 reasons why this actually happened. Number 1, low interest rates, historical, below 3%. Number 2, buy low and never sell. So people who had bought their homes in, between 2010 and 2020 at a lower price ended up keeping their homes and keeping them as investment property. And because money was so low and the interest rates are so low, they were able to buy another home and use it as their primary residence. Number 3, underbuilding by home builders for the past decade. We never really got back to where we were in 2008 before the crash. Home builders are still 50% under what we were back then. So now you can see how we're building and building on how this crisis happened. And number 4, the demographics. More millennials are now in the market buying, and they're a huge market. Baby boomers are still holding onto their homes, again, causing a crisis in inventory. And number 5, while it was a great thing for people, but the CARES Act also contributed to the inventory crisis. Also keeping people in their home, and as they're being kept in their home, their property values are increasing. So they're building equity, even though, they may be in forbearance. So how we're going to get out of this crisis is a couple of ways. Number 1, the interest rates have to increase. Sorry for the information, but they do. They need to go up to about 3.5%. And number 2, new construction needs to finally get to where it was. Actually, we're, the way it's going, we're not going to see that happen for another year and a half to 2 years. But new construction needs to be able to build homes for millennials to live in and baby boomers to retire in. The good news in all of this is that during this crisis, Americans have gained trillions in wealth in real estate. So it really was a great time to be in the market. Stay tuned for me next week to talk to you about our hyper local market. We're going to talk about attached and detached homes year over year and how those numbers look statistically. So until next week, have a great week and let me know if you have any questions. We're here to help. Take care. Bye-bye.